They wanna know, know your name. They want the girl with game. And when they look your way, you gotta make, make them do a double take. Woohoo! Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of CarToonin'. Woohoo! Yeah! We're gonna be talking about cartoons. Yeah, well, today I'm gonna be talking about Disney Channel. Woohoo! Yeah! Oh, what? Uh-oh. This is not a Disney Channel shirt. This is a Nickelodeon shirt. Whoops, my bad. I don't have a Disney Channel shirt, but this is all I got, and Nickelodeon is my prime, like my prime network that I really enjoy. Yeah, but regardless, let's get right into today's topic. So I'm gonna be talking about the magical wonders of Disney Channel. So basically, Disney Channel is, this network, it's kind of similar to like Nickelodeon, like, they have a lot of, like cartoon shows, similar to like Nickelodeon, like they have like cartoon shows, um, the Proud Family, Big City Greens. What else? Oh yeah, Gravity Falls. What else? Oh yeah, and they also have like teen shows as well, like similar to Nickelodeon, like Austin and Ally, um, Jesse. Yeah. You get the idea. Oh yeah, and like Shake It Up and Sydney to the Max, like you like you name it, it's out there, So yeah, so yeah, yeah, and but the only difference between Disney Channel and Nickelodeon, like Disney Channel, like literally, like when you're signed to Disney, like you know like you're signed to like a record label called Hollywood Records, and like you automatically become a singer right away when you're on Disney Channel, Yeah, and that's how, a lot of, Disney stars like become singers, from Disney Channel, like the famous one from Disney Channel is Miley Cyrus, when she did Hannah Montana. Yeah, she did Hannah Montana for, a while, but after a while, Miley, she lost her identity as being Miley because she was Hannah Montana 24/7, and her work schedule was really hectic, and that's how she lost her identity, because, she didn't know who she was anymore, but then, once she, you know, like got out of her contract with Disney, like she wanted to change her image, and yeah, honestly, like, I feel like we all remember when, Miley, when she like changed her image like rapidly when she finished up with Disney, like she like cut her hair, and she started, doing drugs, and she was smoking. Oh yeah, and then also at the 2013 VMAs, yeah, she twerked on Robin Thicke, and the whole world was literally shocked, at that moment, and she was also wearing like a thong or something. Yeah, so yeah, and then after that, people started hating on Miley, and then also she released her Wrecking Ball song, and she got so much controversy for that song, so she was pretty much adding insult to injury, during that time, and I get like why Miley switched up her image, I get that, because like she was literally Hannah Montana for the longest time, and yeah, and if I was in Miley's position, I would have done the same thing. I would have changed up my image, so that way people wouldn't, like remember me for that role, but but the thing is, like, the difference between me and Miley, like, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I started out doing YouTube, and with my, and people know me by the Lucas Show, you know, and I still want I still want people to remember me by that show because that was my main show that I was on, But then after doing YouTube, I started transitioning into music, and now people know me for my music as well. So yeah, but the thing is, I never ended up doing drugs like Miley, and I still never plan on doing drugs as well. So there you have it. So yeah, I'm nothing like Miley. Like, yeah, thank goodness, Yeah, because yeah, like, and like that's the thing with like with these like big stars, like they always like resort to drugs and drinking, to cope with their problems, But the thing is, that's not very healthy, like just just like talk to someone about your feelings, about how you're feeling, like do like therapy, and just make like more healthier decisions, because there's healthier ways to deal with your problems than just resorting to drugs and alcohol, so, and that's how a lot of young stars, they die, so, just don't do it. Don't do it, it's really dangerous, and, you don't want to be in that situation, so, just if you're thinking about like resorting to drugs or alcohol, just take my word for it, and just don't do it. It's not healthy. There are other better ways of solving your problems than just doing that, So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, That was just like a little bit of my like PSA moment. So yeah. So yeah, but now, nowadays Miley, she's, calmed down a bit from her image that she put on for everyone. Yeah, and I'm glad that Miley has changed, which is a good thing, like she toned down her image, and like she feels good where she's at now, Yeah, and also, oh yeah, and just recently there was another breakout star. Yeah, she was on this show, Bizarre Park. Her name is Olivia Rodrigo. I'm sure you all know who she is. She did that driver's license song. Like, literally, like, when that song came out in 2021, like, that song, it was literally number one everywhere. Like, it just blew up everywhere. Like, literally, the day it first came out. And, I don't think our Olivia was really expecting that to happen. But it did, Yeah, but the thing is, Olivia, she wasn't signed to Hollywood Records. She was signed to another record label. Yeah, yeah, but like that's the thing is with, like Disney stars, like they're like expected to be at Hollywood Records and like release music throughout that from that record label, but you don't really have to do that. Like you can just switch to another record label and start releasing your mature music that you want to make. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also like Kylie Cantrell, she was on Gabby Duran and the Unsittables. I think yeah, yeah, and she also switched to another record label, and she's releasing music like her like mature music that she wants to do. So yeah, but back to Olivia, like her success, like it just blew up instantly, and some people would call her, like an industry plant. And now, like that term always gets tossed around, like when someone is an industry plant, like literally, like what that means is, like you didn't have to like work hard, and your song just blows up instantly. Like that's literally what an industry plant is. Oh yeah, and also, you know, there's another artist, but she's not on Disney Channel. Her name is Gail. She had that ABC song. Yeah, and people were calling her an industry plant, but I don't really think she's an industry plant. Yeah, yeah, like you just like if you get like a number one song, like it doesn't automatically mean you're an industry plant, and it just means like you just got really lucky with the number one song. Yeah, and like I feel like people need to stop using that term industry plant. Like it's very yeah, I don't really know like how to describe it, but like that term needs to get tossed away. Yeah, so that's there. So like when you're on Disney Channel, like you're on a show, like you're cast in it, and you're also signed to Hollywood Records, and you also sing songs through that record label, and that's why they play like your songs that you're signed to Hollywood Records. That's why they play them, and like they play their music videos during commercial breaks for Disney Channel. So yeah, yeah, oh yeah, like yeah, there was this one artist that they would play a lot on Disney Channel. It was like back in the day. It was this Disney star Ruby Rose Turner. She had this one song like Ruby Rock, and like literally they would like play that video like constantly all the time, and it would just get old. Yeah, but yeah, oh yeah, and and also like there's also like a misconception about Disney Channel, like Disney, like they like control your life, and like they don't want you like doing anything else outside of like Disney stuff, because when you're on Disney, like you're supposed to cater to like those audiences, but that's a misconception. I don't know if I don't think Disney does control their stars, and they're only like restricted to like in a box, like they're supposed to like be this perfection person for everyone, to watch, and they can like look up to them, like that's just a misconception about Disney Channel. yeah, but in comparison to Nickelodeon, you know, you rarely see Nickelodeon stars becoming singers, like right off the bat. Like, that's not really like a thing for Nickelodeon. Like, you don't really see that often with Nickelodeon, but you do see that a lot with Disney Channel. So yeah, that's kind of like a difference between both Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. So yeah, oh yeah, and then like there was this one video that I saw about like Disney Channel, like during its like golden era. It was during like the 2000s, like with like That's So Raven and like Lizzie McGuire and Hannah Montana. Like that was their like golden era. Oh yeah, and Sweet Life on Deck. Yeah, that was their like golden era for Disney. But ever since the 2010s, like they've just been not doing really good. Which like I kind of feel like in a sense like they're not doing like as great as they did before. But like Disney, like they're trying. Just give them a break. Like they're doing the best that they can. You know, and like I've noticed that they're starting to come back with more of their like cartoon stuff, which is really cool that they're coming back with more cartoon stuff. And and nowadays like you don't really see any more like Disney stars being like singers like nowadays. But that was like a big thing like when you were like on Disney, probably. Yep, yeah, in like the 2000s or like the 90s. Like I don't really know how long Disney has been around. Disney Channel has been around. I don't know, but it was a big thing back then. Like you would be on a show. Oh well, like you would first like audition for the show, and if they liked you, they would cast you in a show, and you would be signed to Hollywood Records, and you would be doing songs under that label, and they would show it on Disney Channel. But you don't really see that nowadays. Yeah. Olivia Rodrigo, she's pretty much like the last one who like did it. Who well, I shouldn't say like she was. Well, I wouldn't say that she released like music through like Hollywood Records, but you know. Oh, and wait, I think she did like with the High School Musical, the series on Disney Plus. Like yeah, she had some like songs on there, and like there was this one song in particular that they showed on Disney. But yeah, you know, I feel like Olivia is probably like the last one that you'll ever see. But who knows? Maybe there will be like more stars and you'll like see them more on being singers on Disney Channel, and like they'll show it on Disney Channel. But who knows? We shall see. Yep, we shall see. Oh yeah, and right now my favorite cartoon show on Disney Channel is Big City Greens, for sure. I so recommend watching that show. It's a great show. I love it. And yeah. Oh yeah, and also growing up, my favorite shows, like my favorite like teen shows that were like Jesse. What else? Yeah, Austin and Ally. What else? Hmm. Yeah. I'm blinking right now, but you know, I do remember watching those two shows, Jesse and Austin and Ally. Like, yeah, they were like my main shows that I watched growing up. You know. Oh yeah, and also, you know, Cameron Boyce, he was on Jesse. He played Luke. Yeah, he was kind of like, you know, like the troublemaker and kind of like cool kid, you know, on the show, you know, but, you know, unfortunately, you know, he passed away back in 2019, you know, which was very sad. And, you know, I never thought he would, you know, like die so young. He was only 20 years old, you know, and like that's really too young to die, you know. But, you know, he had this condition called epilepsy, which, you know, causes like seizures. And apparently, like, this, he died from this, like, one seizure, like, in his sleep, and that's how he died, you know. But, you know, there is, you know, the Cameron Boyce Foundation. Like, you know, I think, like, his parents, like, created it, you know, to help, you know, raise awareness about epilepsy and, you know, like, gun violence. And, you know, and Cameron, he also wanted to help out the environment, you know, which is a good thing, you know. Yeah, I'm glad that he was an activist and he wanted to like help out this world and like make it a better place, you know, for everyone, you know. So yeah, you know, but you know, may he rest in peace. His legacy is gonna live on forever. And yeah, thanks for watching this episode of CarTooN. Hope you all enjoyed it. And oh yeah, and comment below what your favorite Disney shows were. Like, it could be like the teen live shows or like cartoon shows, you know, like, yeah, just let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.